Yo, what up, y'all? Hope everybody good on those positive vibes out there. Checking back in today to talk about more gadgets and more audio stuff. Now, before I start the show, I want to send a big shout out to Bumblebee Industries. They sent over 2 of their kits, the mic hiding kit as well as the outdoor mic kit. I haven't been paid to say anything, positive about what they have going on. They sent it to me and giving me an opportunity to try it out. And I'm just telling y'all about it, mainly because I know the work and the research and the hustle that I had to do years ago with trying to figure out how to hide a mic and how to cut down wind noise outside, like what gadgets I needed. These kits come with everything that you need to start the show. Everything that you need to start, that journey, it's like all in one. Like the pieces that are inside these kits, I spent years and years and years trying to find each little piece. Now granted, some of the stuff in here is some things that are, the last few years or whatever, but still, it's just dope that these kits are available so you don't have to go on this, scavenger hunt trying to figure out what is what, okay? Now, I'm gonna just show you really fast what these kits will look like if you pick them up. They come in these cool little cases. I'm gonna go ahead and, let me see if I could just slide one out of this packaging really fast. I just want you to see them. So if you're into, I don't know, fishing, that's what it reminds me of, like a little small tackle box or something like that. A little mini toolbox or whatever. And then it comes with all of these compartments. So you can open it up. All of the compartments are there, ready to go. You can literally just hide everything inside them. I like on the opposite side, you have smaller ones. So they have some look like furs in here. It's just dope. Like I said, you could just have these kits, throw them in your bags, throw them in your backpacks and your Pelican cases, and then, you just kind of off to whatever gig you need to be headed to. Now for today's show, I'm going to be using the Rode Lavalier 2 lavalier microphone, which is on my shirt. Everything you're gonna hear today, I'm gonna be talking through that. The wireless system that I'm going to be using is gonna be the Rode Wireless Pro system. So I'm not gonna change the microphone. I do have my overhead microphone rolling just in case, because that's just me. I'm just always nervous that something might happen. But yeah, for the most part of the show, I'm going to run everything with all of the Rode material, so you don't have to worry about that. So with the outdoor mic kit, let's see what it comes with. 1 wind bubble, it comes with 2 lav mic foams, it comes with 1 cable saver, and then the mic accessory cases, which is what I showed you, the little hard case. So the wind bubble, let's check that out really fast. The wind bubble, I'm guessing that's like their larger fur that they have. Yeah, so that's the wind bubble. It's the larger fur piece that they have. And I'm going to, let's open the Rode one, because Rode comes with some if you get the Pro kit. I'm not sure if the 2 system comes with it. Oh yeah. So this is the Rode. You can see it's a lot larger. The Rode, this is this one, and this is the one from Bumblebee. You're gonna have this on top of the microphone. So it's gonna look huge if you got on a shirt that's, a different color. I know mine's black, so it's not gonna stand out as much, but just thinking if you have a white shirt on or a red shirt or any other color, then you have this black fur on top of it. That's gonna be there. Probably wouldn't need to use this inside, but if you're outdoors and you're, I don't know, filming on a beach or something, somewhere where it's a lot of wind, that's when you're gonna want to use the wind bubble, okay? Now, for your typical shoots, whether it's indoor or outdoors, I would recommend using, one of the foams. Now this foam, I'm trying to see the difference between their foam and what Rode has, because I want to give you guys a real breakdown on what I'm seeing. Okay, now the cool part about the Rode one, it seems like it has a hard shell inside it, because it's just gonna slide on top of the microphone. Let me take out the other mic. It's just going to slide directly on top of the microphone. Yeah, so it just, boom. You just slide that on the microphone and it's like ready to go really fast. And then what it looks like from Bumblebee, it just has the cutout slit. So you're gonna have to kind of take your time and work it on there. It's almost kind of like a little fitted hat. You gotta kind of take your time and work your foam onto the microphone. I don't think this one is bad either. And it's still, I mean, look at the Rode one. That's the Rode one. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, Wrong piece, y'all. My bad, my bad. That's the Rode one. And then this is the one from Bumblebee that's actually on the Lav. So those are, the Rode one might be a tad bit smaller. And it does come with that hard piece that just kind of snaps on there. So that's my apologies. I just showed y'all the wind bubble again. Well, theirs not called the wind bubble, but I showed you their larger fur. All right, so yeah, I still think the one from Bumblebee seemed like it's gonna be a little bit maybe better because it's a little bit more flexible, but it also feels like it's a little bit thicker because whatever little hard shell thing they have on the inside, they don't have much foam on the outside, not comparable to the one from Bumblebee, which is all foam. And I think that's gonna be something that's gonna be a plus when you know, using it indoors. Right now, all I'm wearing is the microphone. I don't have a foam or any other accessory on top of the mic, but I always try to recommend that people wear foam sometimes if, you know, it's not something that's bothering you for your shot, mainly because it'll also help cut down your plosive sounds, the P sounds, the B sounds, and just anytime you're pushing out more air when you're speaking, that foam is going to be a huge help. Right now, I'm going to cut on a fan in my studio and I'm going to face it toward me, and if you can, wear headphones, or if you have some studio monitors, you might have to turn up the volume a little bit more. But all I want to do right now is just kind of like a quick test on the fan blowing towards me. And what I want you to listen for is the wind going into the microphone, not the sound of the fan, okay? You should be able to hear the fan, but the wind that's going to be projected onto the microphone capsule, that's what we're going to listen for. So I'm so not sure how this is sounding right now, so I hope it's not, you know, drowning out my vocals too much, but I'm going to still talk through it. And you probably hear a lot of wind if it's doing what I'm assuming that it's doing. All right. So now I'm going to add the foam and I'm going to give you a chance to hear what that sounds like. But before I do that, I'm just going to take a quick, 5-second break and just let you hear the wind blowing into the microphone. All right, so now fan is still on and blowing, and what you're hearing is the microphone with the foam on top of it from Bumblebee Industries. Now, I'm sure that you probably could still hear that fan and the wind coming off it, but it should have, diminished just a little bit and sound a whole lot better than just the bare capsule. So once again, I'm gonna give it a 5-second run and just let you hear how it sounds with the wind blowing into the microphone. All right, now we have the wind bubble on from Bumblebee Industries, and it should sound a whole lot better. Now the fan is really blowing aggressively, so I'm not totally sure how this is gonna sound, and by the time you guys hear it, I'm gonna be deep into editing, and I'll be able to see if it really made a change. So I'm gonna go ahead and rest another 5 seconds and give you a chance to hear how it sounds with the wind bubble, with just the wind blowing into the microphone. All right, so for your outdoor mic kit, that's what you're gonna get inside there. They're gonna send 2 foams, a wind bubble, and then you also get this little mic saver. And what this is pretty much doing, you'll wrap your microphone wire around it, and that's gonna help give you a little bit of, stress relief on your cable, as well as it's gonna cut down like cable noise, because a lot of times when people are running wires down people's shirts and stuff like that, if you move the wire, sometimes you pick that up inside of the microphone, and then you have that, in your audio, and you just don't want that. So I think it's super dope that they include this with that kit as well. It's gonna be something that's gonna be a huge help. Now, let's get to hiding the Lavalier microphone with their mic hiding kit. I'm kind of geeked to see what's all included in here, because this one is a little bit heavier. And okay, same amount of compartments, but it's a ton more in here. Let's see, we get 1 lav concealer for the Rode Lavalier 2. They have a fur for the outdoor. They have, you get 3 of those. You get 6 moleskin invisible lav covers, which is, a great start. You get 9 pieces of invisible lav tape. You get 5 pieces of invisible skin tape, 6 lav concealer tapes, and then you get 1 mic accessory case, which is just a hard case that I've already, talked to you guys about. Let's go ahead and start dressing up this microphone. Now, if you watch some of my other videos already with me hiding the mic, I've talked about the Lav concealer from Bumblebee Industries before with my Deity W Live Pro mics. Man, I really enjoy it. I love it. It's a little bit smaller than this one, but I mean, still, you know, the same premise behind dressing it up and everything else. So what I'm gonna do today for the video, I'm just gonna show, you know, using the mic concealer as well as a piece of the invisible Lav tape. And I'm using that because I feel like that's like the quickest and the easiest way comparing it to the other things that they have. You know, I would use some of these other ways if I had, you know, more wind blowing in here, or if it's a situation where this concealer might be a little bit too bulky for whatever talent is wearing. The concealer is literally just this small, like, rubber mold that they've made, and they have it for, you know, different microphones. So if you're using, you know, like I said, the Deity W Live Pro like I have, they have one cut for that. And then this one is for the Rode Lavalier 2, which is what we're using today. I usually just bend it open just a tad bit like that, kind of like open it like a, you know, like you're squeezing a sponge or something. And then it makes it a little bit easier for you to just slide the microphone right into the compartment and you're already good to go. So this is how it looks once you place it in there. The one thing you need to remember if you're using the Rode Lavalier 2, make sure that the capsule is facing out to where this opening is on top. You don't want the capsule to be facing the back way, and then that's the way that's gonna be placed on yourself or talent. Then the capsule is facing that way. You know, with these Rode microphones, the capsule is on the top of one side. So you just wanna make sure that side is facing the circle that's on the top. They have that cut out so, you know, it can still capture audio fine. All right, so after you do that, the next thing, all we have to do, let's go ahead and grab a piece of invisible tape, and I'll show you guys what that looked like really fast. It's just a little small strip. These is 2 on here. I've used 1 already, but they're small squares that are the same exact cutout size as the concealer, okay? So we're going to remove that, and we're gonna place it on the back of here. And then I'm gonna put the microphone on and let you guys hear what let you guys hear what it sounds like, okay? All right, so now I'm mic'd up, the mic is hitting, and I'm still getting solid audio. I hope this helps y'all. Like I mentioned earlier, I really just want to show y'all these kits because I remember starting out and being super lost and not knowing what to use other than the tape that I had in the house that I would wrap gifts with. So, you know, the mic housing kit as well as the outdoor mic kit from Bumblebee Industries are great places to start on that whole journey of just sounding better in general with your lavalier microphone and your other mic pieces as well. I'll catch y'all soon in the next video. And you know how I tell you before I get up out of here, y'all keep pushing, keep fighting, stay on the positive vibes, and as always, good luck. Talk soon.